Hey everybody, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News. And I'm very pleased to have with me today Jill Blankenship, who's the CEO of Frontline Group. Jill, thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Doug.
And also Matt Bramson, who is the Chief Revenue Officer, also of Frontline Group. Matt, thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Doug.
So, we're going to be talking about what's happening with Frontline. So let's start with something very simple. What is Frontline?
So Frontline is our company that we work with other companies in the CCaaS space. So we take companies through understanding their needs, and so we can best align them with options for technology, for tools that they're going to need, for the implementation of the technology, and then we also help manage those services. So, and then our sister company, Frontline Call Center, we run the day-to-day BPO services that can also help customers, but it also gives us an insight of what those customers are expecting and looking for in contact center software.
So the landscape of customer service has changed in recent years a lot, I would say. How is Frontline helping businesses adapt to these evolving circumstances?
There's a lot changing right now, and our focus is really in the small to mid-market space. We're a reseller of NICE CX1, for example, and what we like to do is provide options for SMB to be able to have like the best bells and whistles that are out there, but also to keep it cost effective for them and also meet their timelines. We're much more nimble and flexible and can customize a lot more solutions.
Yeah, there's a really nice cross-pollination, Doug. The fact that we run a 350-seat call center on behalf of hundreds of businesses gives us the real-world experience to help other companies implement CCaaS and make it really work for their business and onboard their agents and make sure it's an effective service. And that's where we had a ton of success.
And we can help offer suggestions and how to use the reporting. What should you be looking for in the tools that these suppliers provide?
Exactly. They're talking to a peer, somebody that's walking in the same shoes that they're walking in versus a service provider that may not have the same perspectives.
Is AI playing a role now?
Yeah, we can't get away from it.
Yeah, it's everywhere here.
It's everywhere, especially at this conference, which is exciting, right? There's so much to learn. There's so much happening. It's already here, right? We're already using it in ways we probably don't even realize. And so that's exciting for us to be here, learn more of what other companies are doing, looking for the trends, but it's already here. So
our take also right now, at least, Doug, is that AI needs to make agents more successful, make customers experiences better, enable the agents to handle certain calls better and easier, and maybe even avoid certain repetitive calls so that agents are more challenged, have lower attrition. We do envision AI first, AI agents, but we think that there's probably a little bit of evolution that needs to happen before most businesses want to make that their entire customer service experience.
Now, are you in fact leveraging AI at Frontline?
Yeah, absolutely. We use it in our analytics, in our reporting, in our workforce management, quality management, and we're really working on what is going to be that best option for our customers. Are they looking for live agents? Are they looking for AI agents? And how can we combine those two skill sets? And really how we look at it is how can we enhance that customer experience, right? And also make the best use of our live agents, because truly they're the ones that are going to handle the more complex issues. They're going to be able to build those relationships with customers. There's things that AI really can't do right now, and you don't want to put AI out there jeopardizing some of your customer relationships. So as we're evolving into this, we're also, being, I would say, very conscious of the intentions and how it's used. And those are things that we can share with companies and along the way.
So, we have long established CCaaS companies like NICE and Five9. How are you contrasting and comparing to what they are offering?
So it's been really our goal the last 20 years that we've been in business to partner with these providers. NICE, for example, we are a NICE CX1 reseller. We are certified also on different other different platforms, Five9, Zoom. We know that there's not just one solution out there. And so it's been our job to put together teams of resources and subject matter experts that know these platforms sometimes better than they do internally, and all the things that we can do with it.
Yeah, we feel like we make those providers better because we have a really strong bridge between the capabilities that they provide and implementing those capabilities within the mid-market, especially financial services, pharmaceuticals, government services. And we find that sometimes those mid-market and smaller companies can have a rough experience implementing a complicated product like some of these CX leaders that we talked about. And our literally hundreds of implementations that we've done, as well as the fact that we have our own call center that we're constantly onboarding new clients and new processes onto, gives us the ability to make those services from people like Zoom and NICE better and more effective.
Over the years at Enterprise Connect, we sort of, at this show, it's always been a yearly marker of what's going on. We lived through many different revolutions, the VoIP revolution, the transition to cloud. It seems to me that we're now basically living through a new one with AI, agentic AI, and so on. What's your perspective on that, and how is Frontline preparing its customers for this change?
Well, I mean, one thing I would say, I'm far from a contrarian. But I do remember that the first phase of those evolutions were a little rough, right? The first cloud applications didn't run so smoothly compared to on-prem. The first VoIP calls didn't sound so good. The first mobile devices, mobile phones, had a lot of dropped calls. Human nature, I guess, kind of obscures that, and we remember all the benefits, and they're indisputable. I think AI is going to go through that same call it juvenile period where the results will not be better than what we have today, and I think we're mindful of that. Our customers trust us to deliver the services that are going to maintain their strong brand and their strong customer relationships, and that's why we talk about AI as something we think that can help agents be more effective and not necessarily right away do significant replacement of agents.
You guys have a success story you want to share with us today?
We have a lot of them. I would say some that are more meaningful because I've seen the impact was we had a customer. They weren't a customer of ours at the time. They were direct with NICE and are direct with NICE. But they reached out to us because they had lost their internal team who was managing their CCaaS platform. And we've seen this happen time and time again. This is the company that has almost 10,000 agents. So it was significant. It was an instant, departure of that internal team, and they were stuck. And so when they reached out to us, we were able to put together a team of resources quickly, an extension of their team, and actually was bigger than their existing team that we came in and replaced. And we were able to do that within a week and started taking tickets and helping their agents and their customers as well. And that, to me, because of our flexibility, because of our knowledge of the platform, that we can be an extension of a company, whether it be in their own contact center environment or their technology or really their processes that we can come in and help with.
Yeah. The depth of Frontline's experience gives us a nimbleness that is often surprising to clients. They think in terms of implementations taking months and months, and they're generally blown away with our ability to do things in days or weeks.
Yeah.
And it's because we've built our business on these platforms, and we have hundreds of different clients using these platforms in various ways. And the tenure of our key team is measured in decades. And so that manifests itself in being able to cut through complexity and do things very quickly.
As you guys look into the future, is this example an example of what you see for your other customers? Is this where we're going?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's it's setting realistic expectations and communication and transparency. I think those are the things that we're focusing on and sharing that information. And, you know, if we don't have the answers, then we're going to find them. But I think right now, because things are moving so fast with AI, there's so many companies coming out with different solutions. We're really trying to focus on what's most relevant in our space with our customers and to be able to add value with either the ability to come in with a better understanding, certainly setting up proof of concepts and demos, and the ability to provide the best kind of customer experience journey and transformation. I think that's another big focus word, because it is a transformation, whether they're going from prem to cloud or whether they're going from, again, live agent support to AI agent support. It's all a major transformation at this point.
One statistic I would throw in that I think supports everything Jill just said is we have an extremely high retention rate. We've retained about, I think it's 98% of our customers. And that's really a testament to the fact that we help them succeed.
Well, Jill and Matt, I really want to thank you for joining me today. This has been really interesting. I'm really interested in how Frontline has a look at the future, how you guys are looking and leveraging it, AI, and I think really preparing your clients for next steps. Where can we learn more about Frontline?
Yeah, please check us out at our website, frontline.group. You can check us out on LinkedIn. Again, very easy to get a hold of.
We're going to be at channel partners next week in Vegas. So anyone in the channel that would like to connect with us, please come through the website or come through LinkedIn, and we'll make arrangements to sit down and meet people that want to introduce Frontline to their clients.
You guys, I want to thank you again. This has been really interesting. I know this. I guess we'll see you in Vegas and maybe do this again.
Thanks, Doug.
Thank you.